Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. We have a lot of stuff to go over this video, so let's go ahead and get started.
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in your rocks, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow that lets you know to call your brother son. The story that just begun, the promise of what's to come. And I'ma remain a soldier till the war is won.
First of all, I want to thank everybody that gave a response to my deck challenge. As of right now, I have 5 video responses, many text responses, and even more responses in my inbox. So I want to thank everyone for their input. Many of you had really good ideas, but I'd have to say the ones that I, in my opinion, had the best chance of winning against those deck types would have to be the Macrocosmos deck and the dark deck itself. I'm surprised more people didn't make a deck or suggest a dark deck itself to combat dark and the other 2 decks that are dominant right now. But I'd have to say that those are the only 2 that I felt would pose a threat to what's popular right now. Now, just because I said that doesn't necessarily mean that there aren't other decks out there. If many of you, those of you who kept up with Metagame and the latest Shonen Jump, just saw that a Gladiator Beast deck won the entire jump, which I think is awesome. The fusion is incredibly insane, and if you can get it out, then it can do quite a bit of damage. As well as we're not sure about the Light Lord deck as well, so that is yet to be seen. But as of right now, Gladiator Beasts are doing well, and the dark deck just seems like it's at the pinnacle of power right now. And for those of you out there who don't have that much money to spend on a deck and really hate the format right now, you're not the only ones. Even those out there who do have the deck, are really upset with the format and how everything is going. So I mean, it's just how it is, and we're just gonna have to live with it until another ban list comes out. But check out some testimonials of what those who have the deck have to say about the current format right now.
It's hopeless.
Explain.
It's just like, what's the point? Like, what are we doing? We're just playing endlessly like, it's like, well, I win, you win, you win, I win. Okay, cool. This game. It just doesn't go anywhere.
Too many OTKs, or like specifically, what don't you like?
Just like, I mean, it's either Dark Arms or OTK. There's not really a choice.
Because of the lack of variety?
Sorry, what?
Because of the lack of variety?
Well, just like, there's no choice really. Like, I mean, what variety is it? You can play Samurai, but you hope you try Psalms or Shogun. That's it.
Okay. Like specifics.
It's faceted. Like Flash. Yeah, it's really fast. It's really fast.
And that's a bad thing?
Yeah, it's really bad.
It doesn't take that much skill.
It's more like luck.
In my opinion, I think it's just games are ending in 2 to 3 turns. They need to ban some cards in the middle of the format.
What do you think should be emergency banned if they do?
Dimension Fusion and DMOC. Because if you don't get that, like that, okay, that has enough strength. But if you don't get Deep Fusion or DMOC, you can't speed up the deck.
But most games are won by that.
They blow up the field, but what about you DMOC, you get a magic card that wins, or I draw my whole deck and I go Deep Fusion on 1 turn. It slows down the game, trust me. Look, all the OTK decks are based on those 2 cards. The new one that just came out, the Deep Fusion, Magical Explosion, DDT, so 80% of the decks are powered by those cards. If you take those out, it'll slow down the game a lot. I know what I'm saying. It'll slow it down.
What do you think should be banned, if anything? What do you think should be banned, if anything?
I don't know about ban. Limited, certainly I would go with Dark Armor. Allure just seems way too good. It draws towards win conditions while setting up your win condition by removing the dark from play. The lore at 3 is just powering. It's powering all the decks, both Dark Arm and combo-driven decks. It just seems like it's doing too much at once for one man, with little to no cost, really. Because the threat of ditching your hand is really non-existent. You're always going to have that monster.
Also, I think Allure of Darkness should probably get restricted.
Guess what? What? How come you ain't get no footage of me not losing today? Play like 7 niggas. What's the comments? The comments wrecking dad and shit.
I mean,
About the current format.
I think it's a little bit too fast. It's unbalanced. Upper Deck and Konami are doing their best to try to balance the different formats by bringing like the Psychic monsters, Synchro monsters, making different types more playable. Expect such things as fire, wind, water, plants, everything to become more playable in the future. Unfortunately, the dark decks right now is a little bit too good. Hopefully they will get rid of Dimension Fusion, limit return to 1, which I think that's just solving the majority of the problem. Everybody assumes that if you limit Dark Arm Dragon, it's going to fix everything, or if you get rid of Allure of Darkness, Allure of Darkness has the cost of removing a monster from play, and if you don't have Dimension Fusion, well, you lose a lot of your win conditions, so it doesn't help you out a lot. So, and they won't touch Dark Arm Dragon since it's Phantom Darkness, and that's the newest set. Right. So, besides that, I think if they do the emergency ban, which keep your fingers crossed, it'll come soon, and if Return and Dimension Fusion are in it, on it, it will, I think it will balance out a majority of the format. But regardless of what they do, nobody is ever going to be happy, because no matter how much they give, everybody always wants more.
That's true. Okay, thanks a lot. Obviously, as you can see, no one is happy with the current format, and apparently the higher-ups in the company are trying to remedy the situation with new sets and the ban list and things like that. So my question to you guys is, what do you think should be banned or restricted to fix the current format? And what ideas do you guys have for American exclusives for Light of Destruction? Apparently I heard that there are going to be American exclusives for Light of Destruction, so let's hope that we get an Allure of Light. But what do you guys think should be made? What card types or whatever? So get on Photoshop, make a card or whatever, and leave a video response or a text response, or send me a message to my inbox. For those of you who don't see what I'm talking about or don't know the power of a Dark Arm Dragon Dark deck, I recorded a bunch of duels at that event, including duels with Dark Arm Dragon. So next video, stay tuned to see some duels of that. But that's all for this video. This is Duel School with Fitzroy. I'm Fitzroy, and you've just been schooled.